Look at that. Can you believe that, guys? I have never attempted that before. That was the outside loop. First time I've ever attempted that. Holy crap, holy. I've got my RadioLink A560 3D trainer plane out here today. This is just my second flight session since I got it set up on my TX16S. I've got it in full stabilization mode for launch. Alright, let's get it in the air. I just launched that at 60% throttle with a light chuck and it takes right off. What I found with this 3D plane is it is really a good trainer 3D plane. And 3D planes are very different. It takes some getting used to. But this one is absolutely awesome, guys. And what I found is that if you're soft on the controls, and that's hard for me, they are very, very graceful in the air. Now, I'm definitely not an inverted flight person, but I think that this one will really help me get used to inverted flight. It flies just about as well inverted, you know, holding your line as it does in right side up, you know. So look at that. That is so graceful in the air. And look how much power it has. Look at that. Doesn't that look graceful? And acrobat mode is what I have it in now. And yeah, I've got, I would say a 4 to 5, maybe a 4 to 6 miles per hour wind out here this morning. And in acrobat mode, which also does, you know, the wind mitigation mode, it really tracks very well, even in some wind. Isn't that graceful? This is just my, I think my 4th flight session out here with it today. This is my 3rd battery pack on it this morning. I have one of the stock battery packs in it right now. The other ones that I have are a little smaller, 500 milliamp hour. The stock ones are 660. And with the stock 660s, you can get, I would say, a good 10 minutes of flight time on it, flying the way that I fly it. Because I require, you know, I'm really hitting the throttle pretty hard a lot of the time. But I think that's fantastic. As much power as this has, look at it just hang up there. Look at that. So graceful. But with as much power as it has on this little 2S LiPo, I am surprised the amount of flight time that you get out of it. That is absolutely amazing. I've got my timer set for 8 minutes just to be on the safe side. Look at that. Look at that. That is awesome. So you could definitely fly this in a park, you know, a small area, because you can fly it slowly, because it's so maneuverable. I'm not flying it in a very large, you know, virtual box here. Look at that. It just hangs up there until you pull back on the elevator to pull it through. It's just a blast. I am having so much fun with this plane. So, you know, no matter what plane I bring out with me, the last couple of times, look at that. You see how graceful that looked? I have brought this one with me as well. I had a balloon crew out here this morning, and so I didn't want to put one of my EDFs in the air while they were out here. They were only about 60, 70 meters away from me with a pretty big crew of people. So I put this one in the air. Precisely because it's so maneuverable and because you can fly it in a very small virtual box. You're not having to worry about getting in their way. They're getting in my way. But isn't that awesome? Look at that. It just hangs upside down until you pull the elevator, pull it through. I'm just really impressed with the handling of this little 3D plane. And of course the amount of power that it has. That's the thing that always got me with 3D planes, watching, you know, very experienced pilots with 3D planes, is how graceful they can make them look in the air. It just seemed to defy gravity. And the fact that they can do aerobatics fairly slowly, I think makes them look so graceful in the air. Look at that. You know, and I'll guarantee you it's windier up there than what I'm feeling on the ground. And in this acrobat mode, it is really doing an excellent job with this Byme-A gyro, mitigating the wind. This is a very, very lightweight 3D plane. Isn't that cool? Look at that. Can you believe that, guys? I have never attempted that before. That was the outside loop. First time I've ever attempted that. Holy crap, holy. That is phenomenal. Yeah, I think if you have some 3D skill, you're going to be able to do any type of maneuver you want to with this plane. Okay, so that's my timer just ended. I put it back into gyro mode, bring it in here and land on this little dirt lane next to me. So let me back up a little bit. There we go. What fun. What fun I am having with this little 3D plane. That is absolutely awesome. A reverse loop with it. First time I ever attempted it, and I didn't have a whole lot of altitude to attempt it with. So I'm finding with this little trainer 3D plane, I am able to do and attempt a lot of maneuvers that I haven't attempted before. Absolute blast. So I highly recommend this as a 3D trainer plane. I want to thank RadioLink again for sending this for review. It's an absolutely fantastic little trainer 3D plane. It is certainly helping me a lot with my 3D skills. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the air.